Give me 2 seconds. Gotta post some stuff. I hope everyone's doing well. Okay. I really just, I was gonna stream later, but then it's like, nah. You did get first, yes. Congratulations, Steve. Also, hello, welcome in. You are first. Congratulations. Alright, we're gonna load. I gotta remember. It's this one. Okay. I have to remember what voices I did for people. I think I gave myself a little bit of a lighter tone. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. A clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her reflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is it something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Hi, Nina. Welcome in. You are second, yes. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Music is slipping out again? That's weird. Because I didn't change any settings. Let me see. It is. And my audio is clipping. Let me restart that. That's so weird. Because it was working fine yesterday. That's so weird. What the fuck? Okay. How do I fix that? Yeah, no, I heard my own audio. How do I... I'm like troubleshooting, I apologize. That's so weird. Oh, so thank you for 15 shrimp. Yeah, I'm 15. I don't know how to fix this. Okay. I have to figure it out. 2 seconds. We're switching gears. We're gonna do something else. That makes me sad. Aww. Alright, give me 2 seconds. Alright, we're gonna do this instead. No. I mean, because I didn't need to do that yesterday. We can try that. Give me 2 seconds. I'm like looking. Wait, hold on. So it's not DDLC, it's a thing with Twitch. Let me go. Oh wait. Hi V. Hello. We're having some technical difficulties. This is gonna give me a delay. So I apologize ahead of time. I'm going to up the stream quality. So I will be delayed. At least a little more delayed than I usually am. But that might fix the issue. And then if it does, I can drop back down. So we'll try this. Please reload your streams. And we will see if that fixes issue. But hi V, I hope you're good V. Alright, let's... Okay, yeah. We're good, right? Okay. I am gonna be delayed. Just letting you guys know now. If it takes me a little extra longer to reply to you guys, that's because I upped the stream quality. Let me change my title again. Oh no. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna go back in. Hopefully everything's good. It's cutting for me, but that's just because my headset sucks. Alright. Back to it. God, I'm so delayed now. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. Bruh, you pinned your own thing. Am I glitching again? Oh my god, Nina! Nina, thank you for the gifted sub to Diva. Oh my god. You guys. Okay, we're good then. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Okay, I'm good. Thanks, not glitching. And now you're #1 gifter. Hell yeah. We're 25% of the way to my sub goal. That just is set automatically, so thank you, Nina. I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Your food giggle. Hi, Shinko. I upstream quality. So, I apologize ahead of time about the delay. You've only been awake for like an hour, whatever. How are you already getting sleepy, V? How are you already getting sleepy? Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. I saw a straight black cat. Hell yeah! I have low eye. You have low eye? That's okay. Just try to get some supplements. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure as she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. And glances around her, as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Let's do it. Every milk and cookies. Ooh. Milk and cookies sounds really good. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, oh, excuse me, guys. Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri, looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops up off her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it when you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. You guys are... You can watch... Like, Diva, if I stream when you're, like, asleep, you have 24 hours to watch the VOD to save your streak. Okay, then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. I wake up very late, got me so slow. You have 24 hours! I don't want to hear it. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone. I thought I knew. Through and through. I can't read. Sayori finishes and we applaud. You're at the same streak as Nina. Nina's also at 15. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Fear liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out very nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere and poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems would work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. It might need a little more force behind it, depending on what you're reading. Come close. Oh no. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. That next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Oh, no. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Fear. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Fear lower everyone's standards before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Just go with what I wrote for today. You're at 15k? Oh gosh. Or about to be 15k. I stand up and sit in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. You have 24 what the fuck, Diva? Oh my god. Wait, how much is... You're halfway to the Elden Ring redeem. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Oh, that's awful. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Don't worry, I'm also not a fan. I mean, I love Elden Ring. I just gotta have a new thing. My Valentine's Day was pretty good. I played this game. Hopefully we get into like the horror aspect of the game. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. A sound effect. Beard John GT has a beard. I did not. I also have a beard. So there's that information. I'm shaving it off on Wednesday though, because I work. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds it. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad now, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well... You at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be better the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. Might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Oh. Excuse me. God, talking makes me tired. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica. But I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Make such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Fear. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's get going. I'll come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. My throat kinda hurts, I wonder why. Am I getting sick? I hope not. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was just thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. Well, let's just say that one day Yuri has to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... fuck. We're trying to... What do you guys think? What do you guys think we should pick? What should we pick? Cause I don't know. I'm at a loss. A bit of a loss. No idea. So helpful, Diva. We're trying to favor Yuri right now to focus more on that, but walk home with Sayori. Alright, we'll walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. But. Okay. I wouldn't just ruin it for you. You're so silly, Fear. Think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sarah to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. I don't want... the thing. Ah. I kind of do. Because we're gonna get it eventually anyway. Especially because we're focusing on Yuri a lot. Either way, I think that either way, no matter what we choose, that is going to happen. I believe no matter what. Oh, Diva doesn't know. But, you know, I believe no matter what we do, that will happen because it's not Sayori that's doing it. It's Monica. Yeah, you'll see. It's gonna happen, I believe, this stream. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Right, so I think it's Thursday? Okay. I actually have... the words up that they each like. So, I'm able to focus better. So we have Broken, Giggle, Adventure, Kitty, Pure, Incongruent, Bubbles, Extraordinary, Excitement. So you're Incongruent. Oh, these are in... Oh, that's cool. You're this one. Your Aura, that's... one I need to save first. I should, you're correct. Thank you, Diva. I need to remember to save, like, pretty often. We'll keep the Sayori save file there, just in case we go back to that. Intellectual. Insight. I'm gonna be a little slower this time because I'm actually like trying to get all 20 for just Yuri. What the fuck? I can't read. You don't have A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh, yeah, no, you're not that then. Oh, you're Destiny. I didn't think you would be Destiny. Your Dream. Despise. Your Philosophy, that one I know. Are you Desire too? You are Desire. Disaster? Disaster. You're not Melody. Uncontrollable? Yeah, Uncontrollable. Congratulations, Nina. You got the... Oh, it's Gothita. Oh, you would like Gothita. Is it Existence? It's Existence. I'm just kind of guessing. Agonizing. Makes sense. Is it Vivid? It might be Vivid. It is Vivid. Vivid. Graveyard, that one that's the only G for you. Massacre? I think you're Massacre. You are Massacre. Fear. I love Fear. Fear's my name. But you don't like Fear. That's funny. Crimson? Crimson. That's the color of my eyes. Are you Entropy? You are Entropy. And then I think you're Imagination as well. You are Imagination. Alright, that's all 20 for her. Perfect Yuri. Okay, so yeah, that was an achievement, right? The perfect poem for Yuri. Alright, and we'll save here. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. I like Fear. Aw, thank you, Diva. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out with the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you just complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that just makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Oh, because we're in the English translation of the game. Or is she talking about the other languages? Because she has meta knowledge. We've already seen, especially in this, even the second day for writing poems, she talked about the game and was talking specifically to us instead of the MC. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. You're right. Fear is one of my 5 Oshis. Hell yeah. Anyways, my controller shut off for a split second, so I don't know when my mic will come back on. It's probably back on now. But thank you, Shinko. That's lovely. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing it. Drink water, okay? I don't know if I got Oshis. You have Mira. Mira's your Oshi. Mira's everyone's Oshi. This is non-negotiable. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. I don't get supported. Nerd. That's an amazing email. Oh, fuck! I have another emote that I forgot to add before stream started. Whoops! I'm not gonna do that yet. We're gonna get to the horror stuff. I'm not getting distracted. Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. How dare you? Fine, you want me to add it right now. You want me to take like 5-10 minutes to add one emote? Is this what you want? Is that what you want me to do? Fine, alright. I'm not looking at chat right now. Actually, you know what? Because I don't trust y'all, I'm pulling chat up on my phone. While I go grab this emote. I apologize to the VOD watchers or the YouTube viewers. I'm adding it right now as we speak. Save image as... I can't change the file. I have to go to an image format converter. Okay, and then we do the... We turn the WebMP into a PNG. You don't have to do it, I was joking. Nope, we're doing it now. You wanted this. Nope. I'm petty. convert to PNG. Then we're gonna download. Download complete. We're gonna close that tab. Oh, I am so petty. You have no idea. We're gonna go to viewer rewards. Go to emotes. And it's gonna be a paid emote because, or a sub emote because it was gonna be no matter what I did. Yeah, this one's transparent, so we're cool. Sorry. No, I am so petty. Pending approval. Oh, I have to approve the emote? What the fuck? Alright. Well, emote's added. We just have to... We're just waiting for it to be approved, is all. So, there you go. We have a new emote that's gonna be added eventually. All thanks to Nina. That's karma, my controller shut off again. Thank you, Fear. Of course. Is the delay like... Yep. Okay, I'm back. Guess my controller keeps like shutting off on me. I really need to just get rechargeable batteries for it. I should order those after stream. Probably be better for me. Anyway, don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance over at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she knows anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, I must be spending a lot of time together. Timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. I'm out of breath. I was walking upstairs. It's still pending approval. Damn. Okay. It's probably because I'm streaming currently. That would make sense. Timidly approached Monica, shuffling through some papers at her desk. Fear, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Fear. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. But I want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it tomorrow. Or I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just needs a hard time breaking up with the up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Say that maybe her mind is on you, Fear. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sari's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it... fuck. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Fair. Or you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you. ... I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try to think about it. I literally have this plugged into a separate thing so this wouldn't happen. That's so... Okay. It's lagging. Oh god. My controller is just not having it today, apparently. So I'm just not gonna touch it. Let me save. We'll do this one. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she just said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. Watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice quiet so that I can hear her. So I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and have to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. And you got the slacking, hell yeah. Congratulations. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. I suddenly notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone, or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. ... I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you able to tell? How were you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't really hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. She's just like me for real! Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping it to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be so dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it too much. Fear. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are so many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Okay, I guess I'm going to order wireless batteries. I also think I need a new controller. Because this shouldn't be happening. Can you... I'm ordering them like right now. Can this like fuck off? Thank you. Oh, that's only 207. That's cool. Anyways, I am currently ordering wireless batteries. Or rechargeable ones, I should say. Wait. Wait, let me look at these really quick. Okay, yeah, these work. The controllers are the same, so that's fine. And then we'll get these. How much for tomorrow? 30. Yeah, we'll do that. Cool. It's whatever. So I'll have those for tomorrow. That's cool. Okay. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. She may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. In your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri Silent looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious as if searching for something. We're gonna save again. Because our last save was a bit ago. It was 7 minutes ago. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't always aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you give me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Starting to bake my cookies. So when are you shipping them over to me? Same day delivery? That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? I'll send you a pic of those cookies. No, I want them in my hands. I like snickerdoodles. Snickerdoodle is my favorite. Because I like cinnamon. Cinnamon's very good. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. Make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Classic chocolate chip, that's fair. We're gonna do Yuri first, because it's perfect for her. Fair. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you showed me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you've never even shared it with anyone. So you both like the classic chocolate chip. That's fair. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Fear, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot to do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say that I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but... Bro, I didn't even move my controller and it just shut itself off. Okay, I'm gonna lay. I need to lay down because my legs are hurting again. We gotta love scuffed streams where shit like this happens every so often. Alright, this should be good. Because they're so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make really good friends. Making this cookie called crinkle cookies. I have never heard of that. Cheerful people will always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So, when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? They're chocolate with... Oh, okay. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Fear. I'm the opposite. I don't know anything. It's kind of like that. I think I know what you're talking about then. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I could do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. Yuri's 100%. Oh yeah, no, 100%. Why do you think we went for her first? She's tall lady. She's timid and adorable, and she has purple hair. Like, buddy, marry me. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Fear. I speak too slowly. I'm a fierce type of woman. Hell yeah. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable myself when I talk to others. There were what I could kill. Funny you say that. Wait till later. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it as that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Oh god, another long one. Okay. Doesn't she threaten you with a knife? Why are you... Stop spoiling shit. Diva doesn't know anything in chat. Don't say anything about this game. No spoilers. Unless I say something. Because I have many times yesterday. Alright. Ghosts Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance... Oh wait, I think we read this. In the distance, a blue light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My head pounds, the silhouette grows closer, closer. My heart pounds. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding. I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. Instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine, I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I feel a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. If these are the cookies, I'm killing you. Oh, I know I know exactly what those are then. Yeah, I know what those are. I just didn't know they were called that. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes her hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Should I show my poem to next? We'll do Sayori, even though I know she won't like it. Because it's... well, she might. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't... Yeah, so she won't like this one because it had nothing for her. I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. It's not really what I meant though, but it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. Makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Fear. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today, Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom humming to herself. Oh no, oh no. Chat. We'll do that, Suki. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next. Yeah, so she doesn't like it. Monica. I fear. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. I'll be... What? You'll be what? Oh, you mean lurking? Thank you for the lurk, Shinko. Your style's gotten so refined for you. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you do it, or how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. She's certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Foreshadowing, maybe? Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth, a lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. Here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, and find no end to her gaze, a lady who knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, but I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life a meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. Excuse me. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I read about. I see. Never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I notice. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway. Because she's a 2D character. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing with them because you're afraid it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot more easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, I want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. It will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Oh, hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You devoted from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is it so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnated air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? I just did that right into the mic. God, I'm tired. Talking like this game makes me so tired. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because horror calms me down. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Tsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. At least she actually wasn't feeling too well. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No, first of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked with her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Stretch. Anyway, we need to figure out what the rest of the festival Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuko will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. The most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pounding too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell all the things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes. Is the chat cleared? This chat? No. It just does that when you leave. Yuri's expression suddenly changes. Oh god, I had phlegm in my throat. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Fear. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth am I going to respond to something like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Not like Monica's gonna give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Interesting, I see. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. And I may not like to be around if you only make him do... If you make... Fuck, I can't read. Fair may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you may be more suited in assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for you to... What are you saying? It'd be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to you to decide who will contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested. Literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. Just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Fair, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Sound effect. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Of course, I'm going with... We have the option for Sayori. We're gonna go with Yuri, though. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki. I can tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... Ugh. So, you'll be helping out Yuri then, Fear? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel that sort of way, Fear? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in seeing how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? ... Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. God, I chose a horrible game to play. You guys are able to see just how bad of a reader I am. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Fear picked me, and also, the cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. Kinda surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has so much trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. I began to understand. Yuri's trying to sound like Sayori, but even if they didn't work out perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. So what's happening? So Sayori left because she wasn't feeling good. And it's about to be the weekend. So we had the choice to help out one of the members with their task. And I chose Yuri. She's the member we're helping out with the task, so we're gonna make decorations over the weekend with her. We also, for once, actually got the choice to help out Monica. But I chose not to do that. She was very pushy towards helping out herself, though. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. Nothing major. More seeds being planted about the psychological aspect of this game. I'm gonna say this. Better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. I'll be good. Okie dokie, tell him I said hi. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things, and I start to follow Monica and Natsuki at the door as they chat with each other. I turn around. Sorry, I just realized I don't have a way to contact you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I'd be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. They just didn't have the budget to make Yuri's house. It's also in character for her, so it's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself here. I think that make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? ... I don't know. It's difficult for me to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. Just to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize that. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. Ugh, let me sit back up. I think the main part of why it's so hard for me to read this is my eyesight is terrible, so I have to go to the eye doctor soon. So that's very fun that I chose a game to play that's like this when I have terrible eyesight. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way to the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof, even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance to finally make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. Alright, we're gonna save here again, even though I saved recently. It's already Sunday. Getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often, we made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere in the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? I thought it was time. I was like, really? I was about to like yell out a trigger warning. I fear. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy, as it always has been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals in the wall and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be much of a mess. It's because I always end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Oh, fuck, I didn't read that. Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. What about you? Are you gonna be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Finally get to the point. Just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Fear. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have ever been thinking about me right now. But it's just my punishment, isn't it? Getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. Grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Yuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap here, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Fear? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get me out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring to a waste of... Why make other people put their energy in caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. We're getting into heavy topics now. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. Respond by drinking water like I'm about to do. Why am I having an error on my screen? What the fuck? Let me reload my page. Okay, we'll see if that fixes my error. Sorry, I'm having a lot of technical difficulties today. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sarah kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did you really so badly want me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've betrayed you as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Fear. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste all that effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared for. It's bittersweet when people try to care for me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against the head. So I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Hoping everyone would be happy together is just the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer to everyone at the club. It's like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop the hurting, that's what I'll do. No fear. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. Finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And so I'm going to accept these punishments because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her to a tight embrace. Ah, Fear. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Fear. Sayori isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing into my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Fear, Sayori barely manages to speak between sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Fear. The only time I'm not feeling anything is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be really nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. All days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that'd be good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. We're gonna save. It's really hard to see. It's like a Renpai game. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri! Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me for a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get real nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have just texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Should be common sense to that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. See real stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around in curiosity, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you're here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I sent Yuri's wrist, which was the process of a gesture of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. It's just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. Let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both hands firmly in her lap. Make sure she keeps track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't think you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although so many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Oh, that felt good. Just cracked my neck. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? Makes me feel relieved. Kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and one cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have things in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, it would be really neat. And what's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributions to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, it can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. It takes a moment for a thin ray of vapor begins pouring and spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow throughout your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think it'll be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for origami. What I'd like to do is write different words on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. We can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing the room. It may attract some people to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels when sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Fear. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sarah's looking up at GT. You're good. No worries. You are perfectly fine. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. I'm back. Welcome back, Shinko. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. Silver handle has an intricate panel of waves etched into it. I didn't want to use my brain. Oh god. Alright, he's doing a puzzle game, isn't he? The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combinations of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. Just funny. Excuse me. God damn. That I did not mean to do. Excuse me. Be smart when you want to be smart. That's fair, Shiko. It's funny how nervous you get about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. It suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, really cool looking knife. Can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, the handle facing me. I take it, turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Fear! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah! She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Embarrassing, so I played the game. Oh god. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? I think you're overreacting a little. I'm getting a text message. Who is texting me? Oh, no one. You're overreacting a little. She doesn't even lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? I'd be stupid, but do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand, lick her index finger in return. Fear! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You lost your clip? What you mean? You're so sweet. You're so weird, Fear. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. Why would you lick the index finger? Do you not? I love blood, so like if I get a cut, my first instinct is put it in my mouth while I go find bandages. Tension quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than expected, and we effected Dorkford. It looks great. I think good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. So are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. Save game. We're gonna save here. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Excuse me. Ah, that's right. One of those items you asked about was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. And just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I chose to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. 6 cups of water. Water. Agua. H2O. I put them on a plate and catch any paint that drips, then I bring them back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri, quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Oh, she's cutting. Ah, nothing. Are you just not paying attention, Chico? We're using watercolor. We're using watercolor paints. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. Perfect. What you mean? Why would you want that clip? I might make it a sound alert eventually if you find that clip. Just go back and stream later after the VOD is uploaded. I'm only streaming for like another 30, I think. Or, I don't know. We might end after the game ends. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise and daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner, beginning it on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. It takes too long. No, it doesn't. It takes like 10 minutes after stream ends. It's pretty quick for me. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. Rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. If you're guess who's sick again? You, probably, because you're always sick. Ah! Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. I wasn't sick last year. You were sick last year a lot, actually. You were sick in December. You got sick in December. Who are you lying to? Yes, you did. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolor feels a lot like when art class projects, like the art class projects we had back then. Wait, 2 years? Yeah, literally. Oh my god. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when we can spend time with each other. Even if it's something simple, like reading, and doesn't matter what, even if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Oh, I didn't read that in her voice. Whoops. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, or simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Ah! Sorry! Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. Droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush her out and fetch a small towel, and I dampen it with hot water. Turn to my room back down in front of her. Anyways, here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start retracting my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. Why are you laughing at me, Shinko? Why are you laughing at me? Don't laugh at me. Wait, can I? Totally did not clip. When did you clip? I didn't get the notif that you clipped. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. What do you mean fear call? Okay. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. Oh, is it like an aphrodisiac? Suddenly, her face seems much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. As you see... I was gonna take a screenshot of it too. It's just really funny. Yuri slowly pulls away. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm feeling a little oil-headed today. Didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picking up her brush again. Her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. Don't forget to save her so often. It's worth it. I literally saved like 2 minutes ago. Like I am saving a lot. But I know what I'm going for, so in the end, no matter what I do for saves, because the first game, or first playthrough we're just going for whatever ending, trying to focus on Yuri. And then second playthrough will be chat's choice on who we focus on, because I think no matter what, the final playthrough has to be Monica. Or like she's the secret one. I think you have to get the other three though for that to happen. Or maybe I'll do that as like a recording and post that to YouTube. No idea yet. It'll happen when it happens. Oh my god. Don't clip me yawning. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. God damn it, Shinko. I finished filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looks like the banner as a whole is pretty natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the result. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I could do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? It's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time to finish the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. So I need more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. The important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her off to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of said that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we could do this again. Whenever you want, you could come over and we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. Stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Fear. Takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get the chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Hi, Fear. Sayori. Just now we weren't... That's okay, Fear. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. Sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. Seems how close you are. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. It's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Fear? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Fear. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Thank you, first time trying. I'm so welcome in. Base game, I played it also, but it felt weird after. This is technically my first time playing. I know about the game, I know what happens in it. There's a lot of the in-between stuff that I'm not aware of though. And a lot of the new stuff that was added with DDLC Plus that I don't know about. I only know the old base game before it got its revamp. But welcome, welcome. I am Fear Eversoul. I am the Primordial of Terror, a soon-to-be VTuber, up and coming, work in progress. I need the correct stuff for that. But we hope you have a lovely time here in our cult that's definitely not a cult, but is 100% a cult. Monica was right about what? ... Sayori. What I said before was true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden. It reminds me that you're no longer allowed to leave. Goddamn. Caring, it's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Thank you. I like it already here. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm sorry, stream's a little more delayed because I did up the quality. I usually stream in 480p because it lowers the delay a lot and lets me keep up with chat a little better. But some games, like this game, were having a lot of audio issues, so I upped the quality in hopes that would fix it, and it did, so we're good. It's Only 780. I'm hoping eventually when I get the right hardware, mostly the internet access that I need, I'll be able to stream in 1080. Because right now I have the hardware. I'm streaming off a very powerful console. So, but welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here. But Sayori looks away. Goddamn. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Fear. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared of that. That I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Fear, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slide my hands on Sayori's arm and hold her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? This guy, she goes fucking coked up on sugar right now. Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. Another Gothita. Wait, I want it. Just high on sugar. Yeah, you're coked up on sugar. Oh wait, can I just... Can I do that? Fuck. I'm broke on Pokeballs, and I'm too lazy to look at my extension. Oh well. And that's what I'm gonna give you. Poor Sayori. Yeah, no, poor Sayori. You joined at an amazing time, because we're about to get the scene. Sayori. I'm gonna shatter her heart into a million pieces. I have to, because I'm focusing on Yuri. I have to. Oh no. I'm going to because I have to. Otherwise, the ending I get isn't the one I want. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She said how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult things right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. Fuck off. I promise, I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to be stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. It's just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish, so please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. So I came here, so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Fear. I'll trust you with anything at all, so... Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Don't worry, Sayori, it will be how do I put it? Guys, we gotta go hang out with Sayori. She's crying now. Clutching her head in both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. So shocked that I don't even know how to react. ... Sayori looks over her shoulder, flashes me one weak smile before turning and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my own house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing that I could have done. Most I could do right now is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be able to do something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm just gonna give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day at the festival. Of all the days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sayori isn't answering her phone. Oh no. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner for Yuri and I's painted is dry, and I gently roll up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text to remind me not to forget, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Fear. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. It's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is pasting little booklets of on each of the desks in the classroom. I have such a hard time reading. Oh my god. This is embarrassing. We have a new person in chat and I'm struggling. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. That must be the one she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So what happens when we take just Monica's route? Well, actually, I don't know what's gonna happen if we do just Monica. So, it'll be interesting. Where's Sarah? Is she at home? I think she's at home, guys. No, you don't need to find a video on it. It's fine. We'll experience it together. I don't think the game lets you in the beginning. It does not. For the first playthrough, you are not allowed to do just Monica. It's a different playthrough. I think it's either the second or or any playthrough after the first one. You could do just Monica. In the end, I found a random poem online and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. Dummy. You'd think on days like this, on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I'd say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I said I feel awful knowing it's not nearly as simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her fear. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Gotta left her hanging this morning, you know. I didn't get the choice to go wake her up. We never got the choice. But look. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sarah really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? Just cheat the game and go to her house. I think we're about to. Makes me seem like the bad guy here, but I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. I don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. Probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual. For some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Oh, yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. Flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Fear. What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori has written. Who made that? Sayori wrote it. Let's use that. So what's funny is that this can't get out of my head. It's just... Oh no. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they have always been. It's all that she needs, and what I want to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Yep, warning, warning, trigger warning. We have a warning. Please, if you... warning. Trigger warning. Heavy topic about to be seen. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In that case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say... File game script are behind line 307. Choose back to extra details. What the hell? What the hell? This is a nightmare. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. So I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. Just because she didn't get her way. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ear. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My storming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked with her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, and I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I could just reset and try something different. That's exactly what it is. Yes, please, especially... Yes. This game is incredibly dark. Please take care of yourself. We are only just now getting started with the heavy topics. The rest of this playthrough is going to be incredibly heavy. So if you are squeamish, if you are uncomfortable with the topics that are going to be shown and spoken about, You may leave. You do not need to be here to watch this. I understand completely. I appreciate you being here nonetheless. But please, take care of yourselves and put yourselves first. That is what I want. With that being said, let's continue. No one answered my question. What you mean? Didn't someone make a song? There's many songs on this game. I had only one chance, and it wasn't nearly enough. And I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life could be worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Yeah, a lot of the scenes I don't have. I don't know the beforehand. That's the only scene. Oh. This game is not suitable for children. Oh, so yeah, it just kicks us. We can't choose new game. Oh, what's this? Oh no, that is the new game. Now we're here. Garbled. I see an annoying girl run up towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I think I remember, but I'll do my best to catch them. Thank you, Nina. Very much appreciated. That girl is my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. Wait, hold on, let me... Oh! All my saves are gone too! Like, all of them are gone! Let's go main menu. Because I want to check something. Oh! Characters. Yup, she's gone! Because Sayori's file is no longer in the game. And you can tell there's something weird because Monika's file is the largest out of everyone else's. They're usually between 30 to 40. Happy thoughts.png. Internal. Is there anything in here? Meeting notes. System. This copy format. Fast. Okay. We'll go back into it. So, what I mostly do if I see a heavy scene, I will just flip my phone and watch 5 minutes later. That's, yeah, no. 100%. I don't know if you can hear me because ads are going on. But, like, if a heavy scene... Oh, wow. Oh, just Monica. That, yes. If, like, just flip that, do whatever you need. If you need to leave, that's fine too. You can always come back later. But we are, like, this is just the beginning. The rest of this playthrough is going to have a bunch of heavy stuff being talked about, shown, expressed. Like, it's going to get darker from here. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Monika is gonna rule the world. Hell yeah. Yuri is still the best girl, but Monika is second in my heart. Okay. School together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Okay, you'll be leaving now. Yeah, it's gonna get heavy, Shinko. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Blank catch up to me. Oh. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to the school. Daycare, Shinko. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I've always told myself that it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time in games. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. This is all Monica's doing, yes. This is all Monica's doing. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There aren't really that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Fear. Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we're in the same class last year. Yes, welcome back from ads. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... What'd you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess I could check for the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Oh, thank you for the drink water, Marissa. There we go. I have drank water. I was getting thirsty. Thank you. I was kind of forgetting. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Okay, so what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members or something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a new member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Fear. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, Fear, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the room and upstairs, a section of the school and I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Whoa. That one I didn't expect. That got me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Fear. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. Girl with a sour attitude, his name is apparently Satsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears... Natsuki. I don't. I'm not into tsunderes. They annoy the fuck out of me. I need people to be direct and not, like, just play mind games the entire time. If you're not being direct with your feelings, then don't talk to me. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you. So, I ran into Fear in the classroom and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advice before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Me in the corner. Okay. Oh, you did. Yuri is best girl. I'll die on that hill. Well, you know, sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In any case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yes, that would be great. Let you come sit down, Fear. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks into the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feel awkward when I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but it'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. As far as there aren't more people in the club yet, it must be hard to get a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You like Sayori. Who's Sayori? I don't know who Sayori is, Marissa. She's not here. Especially when something doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. It makes school events like festivals that much more important. Sad. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She places a teacup in front of us. Being message. In front of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. I can't read. You keep a whole tea set in this club room? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, wait, since Monica Sayori, oh, her file is deleted. Like, I can show you. Hold on. Oh, my save got deleted again. That's interesting. Like, I'll show you again. I'm fine with showing it again. Yeah, no, her file's completely gone. She is no longer in the game. Because I'm on console, the way DLC Plus works is I have access to the files this way, and Monica deleted Sayori's. And as the game goes on, these two are going to get deleted as well. But I'm not going to spoil how that happens. Alright, let's get back into it. We'll do a little longer, because I haven't eaten today. So we'll probably go for 3 hours, I think? That'd be good. 2 seconds, I'm responding to someone. We'll load game. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I do love tea. I think nothing happened when you delete tab now. I don't know how or why. I'm gonna do like a bunch of tests of what happens, like when the game completely does a full reset, so I can get everything. But that's after you beat the game, and this game can be very long. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Fear, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the river teacup with her fingers. Favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is just amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid that since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I'm like... IGT, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. I am Fear Eversoul. I am yes. Thank you for shouting out GT. I am Fear Eversoul. I am a Eldritch Primordial of Terror. Soon will be VTuber. I just need to get the tech for that and a model set up, but that will happen hopefully this year. If you guys need to raid and run, that is perfectly okay. You do not need to stay here the full time. You just got done with another stream. I appreciate you all being here nevertheless. We are playing Doki Doki Literature Club today, and we are getting into the heavier topics. This is technically the first quote-unquote new game that we have, so Sayori is gone. If you are uncomfortable with any of the topics that are going to be spoken about, shown, or anything, since they are incredibly heavy, you may leave, you can look away, anything you need. I appreciate you nevertheless. Isn't it amazing? Oh wait, I already read that. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I deliberately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It's your personality. Is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Grade 10, having a warning isn't easy. Oh yeah, no. Well aware. I also know a lot of the viewers from GT are not familiar with me, so need to make sure everything is good. I apologize again, I'm responding to someone on my phone. Natsuki's eyes start over for me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. I liked it. I had it while you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back! Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I did the wrong voice for that, whoops. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer, are you? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, we can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable in sharing hers. ... One second, I want to do something for you. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh no, I'm scared. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? ... Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them all with each other. That way, everyone is even. Thank you for the follow, Marissa. Much appreciated. I hope you enjoy your stay here. I tend to stream very inconsistently, because I do have a lot of stuff going on in my life. I'm trying to stream a little more often now. But I am also in the middle of changing jobs, so... But thank you, it's very appreciated. We will gladly welcome you to this cult. That's not a cult, but it's a cult. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. Probably. I did decide to take on responsibility of vice president after all. Need to do my best and nurture the club, as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take to your greatest welfare. Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we've reached the point of the topic, I've come forth that's been on my mind the entire time. I first said I would join the club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. So by the clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Sound effect. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth here. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members. We don't find one before the festival. ... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems ready to relax, so writing a poem is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lights up. Oh my goodness, really? You really mean that, Fear? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Fear, I'm so happy. We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. Do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem and bring it to the next day so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Fair, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety building up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school with the literature club? Hi Flower, welcome in. Right now, I am a stockroom worker at a retail store. I'm looking to either change to a different company that'll have more hours for me while doing the same job, or like some kind of warehouse, or I will be going into tech. It'll be one of those two. Whichever comes first. Because I do like tech, but I also like physical labor. It helps keep me in shape. But right now, the hours are awful at the current place I work at. So, definitely in need of something new. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, are we doing poem writing? You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I'm in VC with someone, but wanted to come see how Doki Doki was going. We're getting into the heavy stuff. Like, the very heavy stuff. Yes. Speaking of heavy stuff, trigger warning, self-harm. Speaking of heavy stuff, today I cut my skin open for you for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. It's supposed to be the responsible one, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to off myself. I left a memento at the occasion below. Okay. Massacre. We're gonna keep focusing on Yuri. The entire time we're just gonna focus on Yuri. I think you're vivacious. No, you're gray bar. Melancholy. Empty. Death. Oh yeah, so all the stuff that was Sayori's are not yours. I think your variance, incongruent, intellectual, philosophy, fun word, agonizing, imagination. Oh yeah, you have access to that now. That's so I think I still have the redeems up too. I stream a lot of Dead by Daylight. I know that's not everyone's saying, it's a little niche, I guess, is a way, because the Dead by Daylight community is not very big. But I stream a lot of that because I am a horror streamer, and until I get a PC, that's basically really the only horror game I'm playing, quote-unquote horror game. So Sadako is the killer I main in that. I do believe in Dead by Daylight, I will fully admit that. Because of that, I had our lovely Flower here make me some emotes. There's 2 more she's working on, and right now I have 3 of them. I commissioned 5 from her, and all of them are Sadako related, it looks like. The only one she has creative freedom over it. The only one I wanted was Sadako holding a gun, because it's funny. Your desire, that one I know. Wrath. Unrestrained, depression, crimson, contamination, entropy, uncontrollable, vibrant. This just gets easier as it goes on because they all combine into one thing. I can fear. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Did my save get deleted again? It didn't, so we're chill. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. It was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Fear. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not even accustomed to it. God damn. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. He already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. Yeah, you got stuff on your face too. Yeah. Like, they don't take this seriously, they don't want to see the end of it. Monica, can you... I can't read. Itsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga selection in the classroom. Itsuki finds herself selecting things like Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Itsuki plops back to her seat. I'm sorry, Fear. Make sure you to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of the club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I'm having deja vu, guys. Anyone else getting a little deja vu? It also feels like someone's missing. Oops, didn't mean to save that there. Whatever. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Deja vu. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everything's settled, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging through the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same one she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. But what if you don't like books? Nah, I love books. I don't read as much as I'm very much like EMC. I used to read a lot, and then I stopped. Man, I haven't seen our neighbor redacted. I don't know who you're talking about, Nina. It doesn't ring a bell. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sinks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. By this, sensing that I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused and probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you... Just curious. How come you have... Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? I'm struggling so much. Well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. It's very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Just my sister say... What the hell? There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped here have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. It gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them. Oh, this is different. This is different. Because the original one was about, like, a timid girl who was just trying to find her way and shit. But this one... Interesting. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler, but anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean... the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story. So that dark turn came out from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Fear? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri was into those sort of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of challenge it kind of challenges you to look at life. Fucking hell, I can't read. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants it to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. And sudden, I'm rambling, aren't I? Champion is in the bug type sad. Oh. Yeah, we're already seeing glimpses. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I couldn't even read that. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I was saying something strange. So please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Retrieve the book and put it in my bag. It's alright if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Is reading company with someone. Sad, why can't I use the drink water option? Oh, it goes on cooldown for 30 minutes. You have 2 more minutes, and then you can use it again. I didn't want people, like, spamming it too much, so I put it on a 30-minute timer, since that's roughly... Since I take big sips anyway. I also don't want my water to just disappear on me, so I have to leave and go get another one. But I took a sip of water for you. It's reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened up the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company, since if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book and said, Sorry. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I sat at my desk until it's up against Yuri, then hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right to hold open the book. I just want you to take care of yourself. I do a lot because you read so much and thirsty so much, I guess. No, I get it. No, I 100% get it. Thank you. Thank you so much for caring. Unlike some of my other members in chat, Shiko. She's not here, so I can say that. I love Shiko. I love everyone in my chat. I think Fusion's over. And Flower. Flower's here too. My artist. Oh, I should give Mira the artist, because she's my profile picture artist. I thought you were gonna say my name. I was thinking it, but I was like, nah, I do that too much. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb and it flips to her side, but holding it like this. We're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting. Thank you, Diva. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face and her eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. You continue reading. You no longer ask me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finishes the page before me, so I turned it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. And so, turning each page, it feels almost like an intimate exchange. With them gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses everything she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why it came to my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? It's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand to her chest as if to feel her heart rate. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Fear. Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. Just making sure you didn't do anything to her. Here's how we'll go now and go sleep. See you next time. I'll get a notification of your stream again. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you for coming. It was lovely meeting you, Marissa. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. I'm wishing you the sweetest of dreams. You've been a treat. Much appreciated. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yeah, he just says this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Say something nice about it. God, fuck it. Why are you all like this? Okay, now I have to think of something. Um... I never said anything about my butt. I am... no. I am imperfect, but I am perfectly me. Isn't it? I've already complimented my voice, I can't do that. That one I remember doing. But I am imperfect, but I am perfectly me. That counts, right? Does that count? I'm saying that counts. I'm the streamer. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Well, hell yeah. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left in my book and put it back in my bag. Who should I share my poem with first? Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I share mine with her first. ... Fear, if you're not gonna take this clip seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? Not a writer. It's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. See, this is why I don't like her. She's such a dick. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay, well, we've already seen this poem. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's all about it. I am not stinky. I shower regularly. Bitch. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks it has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? If you really fear, go fuck yourself. Love you too. Your writing style would it make your message any less valid? Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things is really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme in the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. Helps brings out the feeling of the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Guess not. I did humor her with the last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that from her. Just Monica. I fear. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions to the club, like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. So don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, wanna share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Fear. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's sort of area that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Fear. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone. Easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Right, it's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. Don't mean like a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. Spent so much time in her own head that it's probably much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with lots of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really sorry for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. If she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, so yeah, she changed the poem to Hole in the Wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? They sound frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. This kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting more emphasis on the time between words and lines, so when performed out loud, they could be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Trying to influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on so strongly. Maybe after everyone else is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Try so hard to make it perfect and you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and then tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, just get a big dark bottle of ink. So just move your hand and go along with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri. ... Yuri's, I noticed her eyes light. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Because your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. ... Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She chooses to bring along the words and poems as if breaking down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. It's just the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are a lot of specific writing habits that are usual for typical new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form for the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Yuri finds her train of thought as it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. It's not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. also hope that everyone else in the club gives you better, valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. I wonder who goes next. I'm not answering that. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. Not sure if Natsuki, fuck! If Yuri is apologizing to herself or me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles as if it's a rare opportunity for her, but herself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlights have withstood the test of time. The last to be replaced by the sickening blue-green of the future. Blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. So you're looking here, waiting. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem, even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it, I'll be honest. It's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. And a ghost theory. Actually, the story is about ghosts at Ulfir. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their thoughts and feelings, and express them through their works. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her remaining places of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours is impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm trying to keep doing my best for you, Fear. Me too. Ugh, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It's more stressful than I anticipated. So if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. Music's different. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. It's slower, a lower pitch. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Music made by anxiety is right. So yeah, you hear it too. It's a lower tone, it's a little slower. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, that's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or anything? It's clear about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean to try you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. It didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Sound effect. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Fear did too, so based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Don't expect to change it anytime soon, so unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Fear liked my poem too, you know. Even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? Didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Fear appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I'd be deliberately going out of my way to make everything I do look overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's I'm still not reading that sentence. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. It's like, yeah, you're okay. It's cute. Ooh. Like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Look who's talking, wanna be edgy bitch. Edgyoka. Sorry. My lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See, this is fine. Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to keep up with themselves and graduate middle school, you know. Couldn't prove anything. Stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You can have a toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute. The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Oh, be careful. You might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do that, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? The fuck is wrong with your head? Oh god, this is taking a turn. Yeah, go on. If you're everything you really think, I'm sure it'll be over. Head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was just standing there in fear. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. ... Hi. How's it going, Monica? Are you good? Hello? I can't press anything. Everything okay? Howdy. Howdy, gamer. I legitimately, like, I am pressing buttons. I can't press anything. Just staring into my soul. If I had one. I don't know what to do. What do I do at this point? Chat, I'm lost. What do I do? Chat, help. I legitimately, I'm so lost. I'm sorry. I'm trying to... Do I close the game? Oh, there we go. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Hey, Fear. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Alright, we're good. It's not a glitch, I was pressing buttons, but not the right button, it looks like. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. There's no music. It's probably best for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes me want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Dot dot dot. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in your desk with a palm on your forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or I did. Nope, Monica is very much a real character. Alex, I'm not gonna explain anything since I'm guessing you don't know a lot about the game, so I'm just gonna have you experience it as we experience it. But Monica is a real character. Fear, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about this tomorrow, completely. ... Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want. ... Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. All I know is there's lots of death, it's all Monica glitch. No comment. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. But I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. That's not that. That's not that. I didn't get much chance to discuss my book with Fear, so it'd be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have much of a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Oh. On that note, people, we're gonna be ending stream. I need to snooze that ad while I end stream. I have to eat, I'm sorry. I haven't eaten today and we've been going for 3 hours. Please forgive me. Fuck you. I will be back tomorrow. I need food. Take a break and food, don't I just? No, later you want another later? You want to stream later today? Need to come back. Okay. Depending on what happens later today, and how I'm feeling later today, I will stream later. It'll be another late night stream, but it is purely off of how I am feeling. I make no promises, okay? Does that suffice? We are gonna raid out. Diva, if you could place the raid message in chat, it would be much appreciated. I already know who we're raiding to. We'll do this. Okay. I will be back later, potentially. I make no promises. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. And I will talk to you all later. Bye bye!